Customs, a map teeming with danger and opportunity, but few challenges compared to taking on the Goons, Knights, Big Pipe, and Birdeye. These trio of scab bosses don't just test your aim, but every ounce of your tactical skill. Today, I'll show you the best strategies to defeat them, complete with gameplay from my own fight on Customs. Now let's get into it. Now before you dive headfirst into a fight with the Goons, it's critical to understand who you're up against. If not, you'll end up like this guy. First up, we have Knight, the tank of the group. He's heavily armored and deadly accurate at medium to long range. Then there's Big Pipe, the wild card with his grenade launcher or heavy weaponry. One wrong move and you'll find yourself blown to bits. Finally, Birdeye, the sniper. Vision is unmatched and you'll pick you off from a distance if you're not careful. Together, these three cover all ranges of combat and are nearly unstoppable when working as a team. Preparation is everything when taking on the Goon. Here's my setup for this fight. First, the armor. I'm using a 5/level 6 rig to withstand high penetration rounds. For my weapons, I've equipped the AKS-74U with the scope to counter Birdeye, and I also have high penetration ammo for close encounters with Knights and Big Pipe. Don't forget grenades or flashbangs to control the movement. You also need plenty of healing supplies. I'm bringing a survival kit, slayer, and several stacks of stems for bleeds, heals, and pain. Lastly, map knowledge. On Customs, the Goons often spawn near the fortress in the surrounding area. Knowing their routes and positioning will give you a huge advantage in a fight. Now let's get into the action. My first step is scouting the area. The Goons are incredibly aggressive, but they won't spot you if you stay out of sight. From a distance, I'm looking for Birdeye or trying to see if I can hear any of the other two Goons. Here I position myself behind cover as I've been sighted by the Goons, I'm assuming at this point. Knight is the toughest to deal with as he's going to just bum rush you with his heavily armored and you just need to take him out as quickly as possible. Headshots are key here, especially with the high pen ammo. He's a very aggressive AI. My strategy is if I can get him caught out, then go for headshots like I did here. However, he will also just run at you, as well as Big Pipe. Key here is distance. His grenade launcher is devastating at close range, and so is his heavy weaponry. So I'm using terrain to keep him at bay while landing headshots. Remember, he's not heavily armored, so precision matters more than just mag dumping. Finally, we have Birdeye. Was my initial target, however, he is not showing himself. He's going to have superior range on me, and if I move out from this cover, he most likely will have a decent shot on me. So after healing up, what I want to do here is throw a couple grenades, see if I can figure out where he's at, and if not, reposition dang a grenade so that way as he's running away from the grenade, it gives me the ability to get to a different location and keep him guessing. After several grenade tosses, I decided just to push into Fortress to see if I could find him, and if not, just get height. But what I ended up finding is just that he ended up getting stuck, which was convenient for me and was an easy hipfire kill. And it looks like there's nobody else around, so we can begin the aftermath of the fight. With all three down, the fight isn't over. Other players and scavs can and will hear the commotion and come running. You need to quickly loot the bodies, prioritizing high-value items like armor, weapons, and rare loot. From this round with the boys, I ended up prioritizing the sniper rifle from Birdeye and Big Pipe's M60 gave me an unexpected surprise when I found it was M61 ammo in the ammo boxes, which have 100 rounds each. And I also later ended up finding that he had 2 more ammo boxes on him for a total of 300 rounds of M61, which I needed to get out of here no matter what. So after emptying out all the mags and trying to take up as much as I can, I ended up leaving Knight's stuff just because he didn't have too much valuables on him. I'll quickly show you what he did have on him so that way you at least know for the future. Basic kit, just like an MK and a deagle, and his helmet and his classic armor. Nothing too wild, but I'd rather get out with the M61 than anything that he had on him. Now, extraction is just as critical as the fight itself. I needed to choose a route that would minimize player encounters, and I can keep my guard up and adapt if I needed to. So it looks like my closest out would be Old Gas Station, so we're gonna go ahead and give that a check. Looks like Old Gas Station's up. I'm just going to throw a grenade just in case of any scavs or players around. Trying to get some movement and get some more audio cues. Now before we wrap up here are a few final tips after fighting these bastards many a times. First, don't rush into the fight. Scout the positions and look for openings. Second, prioritize targets. First, Birdeye, then Big Pipe, and then Night. Third, don't underestimate the AI. They will flank you, reposition, and punish mistakes. Finally, always be ready to retreat if the situation gets overwhelming. I know that's easier said than done since they will follow you to the ends of hell, but you need to do the best you can if the situation is really bad. And that's how you take down the Goons on customs. With the right preparation and strategy, you can turn one of Tarkov's toughest challenges into a rewarding experience like I did. If you found this guide helpful, drop a like and let me know in the comments how your fights with the Goons have gone, or if you see any issues with what I have shown you so far. Don't forget to subscribe for more Tarkov tips, and I'll see you in the next raid.